and welcome back to my channel. Now this video will solely be on me pregnant and if any symptoms I might have had, whether I've had a good pregnancy, a bad pregnancy. So anyway, I will try and remember as much as I can. So I'll start from, like I said, me and my fella has been trying for 4 years to get pregnant, so I was doing ovulation sticks. So anyway, this particular month, which was November 2021, I was taking ovulation sticks. And this particular day I took one and I was peaking. Peaking means basically it's a high chance of you getting pregnant. You only have about 5 days that you could get pregnant in that month. So anyway, I went down and told my partner, and he says, "Ain't you been ovulating already this month?" I'm like, "No," and I'm like, "Well, because my period is irregular and I've got polycystic ovaries, maybe I might ovulate more." And he's like, "No, that don't happen." So anyway, I bought HCG test, which is very cheap test. You can get them for like $9.99 from Amazon. You get about 20 in a packet. I had only one of those left. So anyway, I thought I'll do it. Waited, and literally straight away 2 lines come. So you can imagine me. I can't believe it. So I ran down and told my fella, and I said, "I think I'm pregnant." So anyway, that night, I had loads of tea, loads of water, and I had one digital pregnancy, which tells you how many weeks you are. Clear blue, you can get them from any supermarket. So anyway, I only could manage that little bit of weight, but if you're pregnant, it normally shows up anyway, don't you? So I did it. And I went downstairs and I flipped it the other way, and I was still thinking, no, it can't happen to me, we can't get pregnant. So anyway, I flipped it up straight away. It doesn't take long if you're pregnant. Straight away, pregnant. And I says to my fella, I went, "Oh, I wonder how many weeks I am." I didn't want to find out early because it drags, doesn't it? So anyway, next minute, 1 to 2 weeks. So we were ecstatic. I did want to keep it quiet because I did have a miscarriage that year. So you can imagine this one, I just couldn't believe my luck. I was taking folic acid every day, even throughout my pregnancy. So anyway, I went to work the next day, told them, told a couple of my work colleagues who I was working closely with, because I am a care assistant. So obviously the danger's right there, risk assessment needs to be into place and everything. So anyway, I got myself that wound up that something was going to happen. I ended up going off sick for 12 weeks until I passed that safety net. So, but I can say one thing: if I wasn't taking ovulation sticks, or if I knew I was pregnant, I wouldn't have known. I wasn't sick. Basically, can basically say I sailed through it. I had to go for growth scans though, because my BMI was over 30. So when it's over 30 or they think you need it, you'll go for a growth scan. So we did go for a growth scan every 4 weeks, and she was on a line all the way through what you need to be on. But anyway, I'll come back to that. So like I said, I went back to work, everything was fine. When I was 7 weeks though, I did experience a bleed, and I did go to early pregnancy unit, but obviously I rang up, they couldn't get me in for a couple of days. So me being me, I went for a private scan, and they couldn't see anything. They gave me external, couldn't see anything. But luckily, if you're not satisfied, they'll let you come a week later. So they did, but I was having my early pregnancy scan with NHS on the Thursday. So I went there, and the took me into the room and says, "Look, if we can't see anything, then it possibly could be a miscarriage." So, nodded as you do, trying to put on a brave face. So anyway, went to the room, and you could just literally see a heartbeat flickering. And do you know what? That was the most amazing thing ever. But like I said, because I still couldn't believe it, because I wasn't getting any symptoms, do you know what I mean? I went for a scan like every other week. Obviously I found out 16 week I was having a girl. The more weeks went by, the more I felt relaxed. even when you do have a good pregnancy, because I expected you will have morning sickness, because people got that into my head that this is what's happened. You could have a good pregnancy, you're not always bound to be sick, and I wasn't. So anyway, growth scan, like I say, luck was on my side. I went for blood tests, you name it, everything. So anyway, I had a sweep, we had hot food. So now this is like 40 weeks. So my due date come and went. And I was due on the 2nd of August, 2022. On the 5th of August, I went for another growth scan. So anyway, this man was doing it and obviously took some measurements as they do, and then they had someone else to come in. So you can imagine I'm there thinking, is everything all right? The baby's on the large side on it. So anyway, I went in. Yeah, she was weighing £11.7, I do believe. So anyway, yeah, so that was the Friday, so I was already 3 days late. So seeing the consultant, which says I might have to have a C-section, but again, that'll be on my birth story. I haven't come to discuss that. Like I said, I sailed through my pregnancy. The only time I suffered is when I was getting a bump. I did suffer my back. I struggled to get up. I struggled to tie my shoelaces. I was in pain. And from about 37 weeks, you were pushing down on my pelvic area. So, I just get exhausted. But I did love being pregnant. Now, I wish I was pregnant again, because the belly's just hard. And when you get into your third trimester, you end up being more round and hard. And I just loved it. But yeah, to be fair, not much of a story, because I wasn't sick, I didn't have a bad time. I did have a couple of headaches, again, towards the end, and luckily my placenta was at the back, so I felt her kick loads, and that was very weird and amazing all at the same time. Yeah, she got to where she was like pushing all around, and it got a chance for my partner to bond with her. Obviously, he spoke every day, every night he was speaking to her for a good 15-20 minutes. So yeah, it's not much of a story, because I did, like I say, some women out there suffer, and I do feel for you. And if you want to put in the comments and tell me about your journey, since being pregnant, I love hearing about journeys. But the next video I will be putting out will be my birth story, and I can't wait to tell you that, because I just love talking about babies. Since being a mum, I just love talking about babies. The next video I will be putting out will be of my baby girl having Carrot for the first time. Like I say, she's the star of the show. I'm just doing a little bit of videos, and I love her. Please subscribe to my channel. You don't have to watch me all the time, but it helps me and my little princess out. Do you know what I mean? It means the world to me. And pass me on to your friends. And again, if you need to talk to me about anything, I'm here. But I'm going to sign off, because, to be fair, it shouldn't have been a long video, because there's not really a lot to tell you. And I do waffle on. But thank you so much for all my subscribers at the minute. And I love you. Bye.